So this Eternal Evolution video is going to be on Turbine V5 and the Guild Hunt. We're going to go through some of his basic attacks and what heroes to use. So the main thing to note is that when you've got summoners, they're going to do 5 times the amount of damage than normal. If you're using anyone else, they're going to do like 80% of their normal damage. So the actual damage difference between summoners and other heroes is about 600%. So yeah, pretty important to be using summoners. Now on the earlier stage of Turbine, you can actually do it without having any healers. But at this level, I probably am going to have healers. The main difference is though, obviously, the more healers you have, the less damage you're going to do, but the longer you can survive. So you just want to find that healthy mix. Like you might be able to survive until there's like 10-15 seconds left before someone dies. And that's fine because you've had like 2 minutes of maximum damage. So the way that he works is he pretty much does like a lot of multi-hits. And the more characters you have on the map, the more that damage is shared out. So not so much damage all to one guy. So the team comp I'm going to try, and I don't know if it's going to work, is going to be 2 hunters and 3 summoners. This is just my maximum damage team. But if I lose anyone with more than 30 seconds to go, I'm definitely going to have to step back to having a healer. And the healer for this will always be Masrani. Yeah, I like to manual everything on these just to make sure I'm getting... Yeah, see, I'm definitely taking way too much damage here. But yeah, I like to manual just to try and get as much damage out as soon as I can and not have to wait for the ultimates to automatically turn on. But yeah, we'll see. So the more heroes you have out, the less damage you'll do, or the less damage you'll take. So you can see here, Botmark was taking a ton of damage before, but not so much anymore. So unless he dies really soon, it's going to be well worth not having a healer here, possibly. What could happen, depending on your team as well, is it might be better if you have someone that's a bit more tanky than a Botmark. It may not be specifically that you don't have a healer, or you don't put a healer in, but you just put in a more tanky hero that can last. But that's too soon. So we're going to have to swap somebody out. And I think it is going to be Botmark we lose. We're going to chuck Masrani in. Chuck Taylor in the front. And we'll give Daniel the MVP buff from Masrani. For the prototypes, we're doing the standard one where we've got the Soaring Medallion, I think it is. Where when Taylor does a triple hit on the boss, what it'll do is it'll actually increase the damage he takes by 25% for that period, for 8 seconds, and it resets every 15 seconds. So about 55% upkeep, and you'll actually be able to be doing a ton more damage to this boss. So you can imagine again, like if I didn't have summoners in, and you can see the damage difference, like Taylor is incredible at single target damage, but he is not even coming close to keeping up with Senway or Kalaza, and that's solely because they're summoners. And then Daniel, he's obviously a summoner, but he's also a huge beast. But you definitely never need to go into one of these battles with a like a double healer team. You'd be losing way too much damage in that. So yeah, you just want to be chucking in a single healer, and again, Masrani's the best just because the attack buff that you get. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I coming down to the last 30 seconds. It'd be nice if I can get sort of like 5% of the boss's health. I'm not sure what I could get. 5% is a pretty good goal for me though. Last 10 seconds. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread, and I had so many dreams. Then you hit your teens, life ain't really what it seems. Try to find out what 10%, cool. 1 billion damage. Okay, pretty good. Might be a new record. Single damage, yeah, it's a new record of damage. Sell some more limited tickets. Cool. But yeah, so that's the Turbine. And yeah, I hope that helps. Just pure summoners as much as you can and enough healers to keep yourself going. Alright, cheers, buddies.